What's the word, people? It's your boy John back at you with another reaction video. This is your boy Idubbbz, man. I ain't even gonna call it bully on YouTube though, but yeah, your boy Idubbbz Why I Hate Influencer Boxing. I mean, it got to a point where it was like, especially with the Paul brothers, man. It's like, bro, they just who was that Logan Paul they just had on WrestleMania? It's like, come on, man, what y'all just in the way now. It get to the point where people get tired of seeing you, like for real though. But this is Why I Hate Influencer Boxers by Idubbbz. Let's go straight into it. Come on.
What is influencer boxing?
Absolute 10 out of 10.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Why you talking like this?
I'm gonna suck your fucking dick.
You
What?
guys talking about my
Pause.
experience.
This beef definitely seems real.
Floozy Chew.
Why do you think? Because
Ladies and
What's
gentlemen,
his
it's
name?
going down!
Austin
I've
something.
always had like a medium level interest in influencer boxing. Like, I'm not crazy about the people who've been involved so far, and I'm sure a lot of people feel similarly. Like,
Yeah.
if you replaced a lot of the influencers with the cast and crew of Pawn Stars, I would still be like, yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that. I'll watch it, but it's not as if I'm a diehard fan and I'm ready to purchase. In setting up this boxing event, I wanted a new niche to be covered because I know there's going to be people, no matter who you get on your boxing card, where someone's going to say, I have no idea who any of these people are. That's just like, that's the way it goes.
Nice.
We could put Ninja, Pokimane, and XQC in a boxing match, and you're going to have like boxing heads out there say, I have no fucking clue who any of these people are. Did he just say a Pokemon? How is a Pokemon gonna fight? I think the single most important element of an influencer boxing event is the mystery component. I think we've sort of lost this with a lot of the Jake Paul events. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, yeah, he can box now. Like, it's no longer a mystery. He's becoming closer to a professional boxer than he is an influencer boxer, which just kind of defeats the purpose of it, because you're like, oh, well, I want to know, are they going to be good or bad? When Floyd goes into the ring for the 50th time, you're like, yeah, I kind of have an idea of how this is going to play out. If you
Right.
watch Justin Minks in the ring, you're going to be like, I have no idea what's going to happen. Is she going to go psycho, or is she going to curl up into a ball? Like, we don't know. That's the benefit of it. I want to see how this shit plays out, just as much as you guys. Now that I've told you the things that I do like about influencer boxing, I'm going to tell you the things that I do not like, not one bit. Putting it all on the line. We've seen it with Jake and Tyrone, fake tattoos, pretending that they're going to get a tattoo when they lose in an event. I love Jake Paul, I love Tyrone Woodley, that shit.
if I beat you, you have to get I love Jake Paul tattooed on you. But if you beat me, I get I love Tyrone Woodley tattooed on me, and you have to post it on your Instagram feed.
And then you got Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall, who did a fake bet of $1 million.
I'll do $1 million just like you.
You do $1 million.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just have $1 million bet.
And if $1 million bet isn't bad enough, you got these guys saying,
King
I'm going to
style.
bet my 2 houses.
Literally 2 houses. I bet both of my houses that I'm gonna beat you.
Keemstar is a major instigator for real. I can see why he was in the middle of all that. He's an instigator for real.
All right, 20-year-old. All right, 20-year-old who's saying that they're going to bet their 2 houses. You guys might be wondering, who's the type of person who is sold on this type of weird promotion of a 20-year-old betting his houses? It's Keemstar, of course.
I do have
I just
one
said that.
gripe with you. In your last event, you and your opponent were sitting there talking about betting houses and betting cars, and then when it came down to it, that was just bullshit. Like, I thought that was a great promo. I thought it was a great way to promote your fight. It made the fight more exciting. And then at the end, it was just like, nobody got a house, nobody got a car. Like, what's up with that?
I just feel like you're already beating the shit out of each other. Why do you need to add this weird element of humiliation?
Right.
I remember doing this sort of shit in grade school, where like if you're doing arm wrestling.
I mean,
or-
I honestly think it's because, you know, they are rich. So giving up a house or something, it probably wouldn't be nothing but like a tax write-off for them. I don't know. But yeah, it is stupid. It's stupid.
thing, you'd be like, okay, if you lose this game of tag, You gotta go up to every girl in the school and you gotta say you like guys and that you're gay and like butt sex. And then slap yourself in the face. Pull down your pants and say, I'm gay, I'm gay. The other thing that's a bit nauseating about these events is the fake beef. If you want to do it WWE style and be a little bit more self-aware about what you're doing, I'm all for it. That shit can be wildly entertaining. But Keemstar, again, is in this category of 10-year-old boy who just can't live without the fake beef.
Well, we had Idubbbz on here and his wife, and we had Dr. Mike on here as well. You know, everyone's kind of saying, like, we want to do something respectful to boxing. We don't want any drama. And it's like, two people are going in the ring to punch each other. Like, you need drama. Like, that is drama. Like, what? Like, you know, it's like...
That is the drama. Like, in the same sentence, Keemstar contradicted himself. What he's trying to say is, well, if you already have to fight the guy, you may as well talk some shit to generate some buzz. Well, Keemstar, that's embarrassing because I'm an adult. I have no reason to talk shit about Dr. Mike, nor does he have reason to talk shit about me. If it happens, it happens. All right, I don't have a crystal ball. If he does some cringe shit in the future, I might have to say something. But we're both adults, and we've seen previous events and what has come out of faking beef and talking trash. Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom embarrass themselves.
He won't even look me in the eyes. I don't care about these cameras, dude. I'll smack the fuck out of you. I swear to God, I'll knock you out now and in the ring.
They were like crashing yachts into each other, saying all sorts of shit at each other, and it's like, this is the most out of touch, awful thing that potentially did not result in any kind of sales. And they tried to make $1 million bet and do all of this dramatic shit. And it resulted in a loss of $10 million for the TikToker versus YouTuber event. Like, why the fuck do you think that I would run my event in that same way? You're living in a fantasy world. The last thing I want to talk about is how serious the sport of boxing is. We've seen a lot of these influencer boxing events just pop up and, to be honest, not take the sport very seriously. In this last event, we saw guys headbutting each other. We want to avoid this shit at all costs. We're trying to get professional boxing coaches for all of our fighters. We're trying to give them ample time to prepare. We're trying to prepare them mentally and physically for, you know, what they're going to do, because people die in boxing. It's not a goofy thing. Oh, let's try out boxing. Yeah. It's a serious...
People die, get Parkinson's, like, yeah. A lot of things can happen with boxing. And they just doing it, you know, for the clout, because they got money, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what else to do with the money, so let's do this. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the consequences behind it. There's consequences behind it.
Thing. It is a complete lifestyle change. Everyone who has gotten involved in our card can vouch for that. We're all getting punched in the head. I'm documenting the whole thing. There will eventually be a documentary about the boxing event. You guys will see how serious everyone's taking it. We're not messing around. It's a complete lifestyle change. I have to put my fucking whole YouTube on hold, basically, to do it full time. It's a fucking scary ass sport. I have a completely newfound respect for it. And everyone in our boxing event has gotten to that point. If not now, they will be by May 14th. I also want to make it very clear that the sport of boxing is not all about knockouts. And I don't want anyone to misinterpret or have their mind poisoned by people like Keemstar.
It's going to be kind of hard to get the knockout. Are you going to go for the knockout? For the knockout?
I just want to know why Keemstar won't get in the ring, because he is the major instigator. Get in the ring, Keemstar. Get in the ring.
Like, you get the knockout, you blow the fuck up. Like, it's like doing a collab with, like, PewDiePie or some shit. Fucking famous if you get the knockout. It's so important. That's how important that knockout is.
I think it'd be good for Keemstar to get some boxing experience under his belt. You know, if you're going to be running a boxing promotion company, you should probably have some knowledge of boxing, right? I think it'd be good if he got some sparring in. So, Keemstar, open invitation if you want to come up to Seattle and get some experience sparring. I'd be more than happy to have you. I think it would be a very educational experience. All in all, guys, our event is going to be a different event. We are not obsessed with forcing drama on people. I don't want our fighters to embarrass themselves. If they do, they do. If they end up beefing, they end up beefing. If they end up knocking each other out, they knock each other out. The whole thing is a mystery. So if you like mystery loot boxes, I mean, this event is for you, and it's hella cheap. You know, other influencer boxing events are 50 to 60 bucks. Like, that shit's wild. But we also have live in-person tickets for sale down below. Go to the link. You can go to thecreatorclash.com, or I might have the direct ticket link down there. Those are going to go fast. So get them while they're hot, because the closer we get to the event, the quicker people are going to be buying them.
I just really think it's stupid. It's stupid. These people gonna really hurt themselves trying to do something that they not even really prepared for. I don't care how long you've been. If you take 6 months to get trained and conditioned for it, you are not no boxer, man. It's just like Idubbbz now. You want to fight all of a sudden, but when you about to fight Jinx at one time? I think he was about to fight Jinx at one time. But that's neither here nor there, man. I never see myself doing nothing like that. You gotta really push me to do that though, man. But it's another banger by Idubbbz, man. That's my boy. I'm always gonna support him though, man. But yeah, man, I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comments below if you do want to see your favorite influencer get in the ring or whatever the case may be. But I'm out of here, man. Peace.